how to overcome depression and anxiety. Hello all you beautiful souls out there in my social media family. How are you doing today? My name is Chris and I'm here to help you find your happiness. In today's video, I'm going to give you some real life experiences on how I was able to overcome depression and anxiety. Now, these ways are very, very, very simple, but yet a lot of us have a very difficult time to actually remember to do them when we're in that depression or in that anxiety. And I'm here to tell you that I know exactly how you're feeling. If you're experiencing depression or anxiety, I know exactly how you're feeling. And I'm here to tell you that if you implement these two things that I'm going to share with you today, that it is possible to start being able to move away from that. Now, it's not something, I'm going to be honest, it's not something that's going to happen overnight, but it is something that is, if you're willing to just to be conscious of it and move forward, implementing these two things, there's something that we can that will definitely help you. So one of the things that I want to explain about depression and anxiety is that when you're depressed, it's been proven that it's something that you're thinking about the past. So it's usually because of something didn't go the way that you wanted it to. Okay, whether it be a relationship or work or school or whatever it may be, it's just a friendship. It's just something that didn't go in the manner of which you wanted to. Now, anxiety, on the other hand, is when you're worried about whether something is or is not going to happen in the future. So now that we know these things, how do we start to overcome them? Well, the biggest way that I was able to overcome these is first with the realization that everything in life is a choice, absolutely everything. And through that realization, I was able to start to understand that I can choose how to experience everything in life. And the way that I started to be able to get out of the depression is relabeling those past experiences from losses into lessons. Okay, and then for the future, right, for the anxiety, I was able to overcome anxiety by understanding that I really don't have control over what is or isn't going to happen. The only ability that the only thing that I really have the ability to control is actually the way I think, speak, and act. Okay, so the first thing that I want to share with you is how to break free from both of those is staying in the present moment. Because right now, if you look around me, okay, I'm not experiencing any problems right this second. So in this moment, I can choose to be happy. I can choose not to allow myself to dwell on those things that have normally in the past kept me in those cycles of depression, of anxiety, and just this incessant voice in my head that constantly repeating the past or constantly thinking about the future. Sorry, the skateboards are going by, so I'm gonna stop for a second. So with this understanding that we have the choice to experience everything in life in the manner of which we choose, again, why not choose to be happy right now? Because again, if you look around me, there's nothing stopping me from being happy in this very moment. The only things that would stop me are that incessant voice thinking about the past or the incessant voice thinking about the future, okay? So the next thing that I want to do is to share with you a technique that I use still to this day, but was very, very critical or very crucial to my healing journey in the beginning. And that's the 17-second rule. And you may have, if you watched any of my other videos, you may have heard me talk about this before. But it literally only takes 17 seconds to change the momentum. This is something that Abraham Hicks says in a lot of her videos. Only takes 17 seconds to change the momentum of any thought, regardless of whether it's an anxiety thought or a depression thought, okay? So how does that work? Well, basically when you start to get those thoughts going in your head that you can't get rid of, what you want to do is that you want to pick something in your environment and start to describe it. So for example, I've got some flowers over here that you can't really see, but and they look just like these back here, okay? So I don't know if you can see those in the GoPro, but so basically what I would do is I would start to describe them. Okay, so there's multiple blue flowers on them. Some of them are green because they haven't really started to fully bloom yet. And I would continue to describe everything about that plant for 17 seconds. Now, it is also scientifically proven that we cannot be thinking of two things at the exact same time, okay? That's scientifically proven. So when you start to get up in these thoughts, what the 17-second rule does is it prevents you from being able to have those negative thoughts that are starting to get you in your feels, to allow them to continue and to start to expand. So therefore, by staying in the present moment and understanding that you have the ability to choose how you're feeling right this second, everything is a choice, and using the 17-second rule is exactly how you're going to be able to overcome depression or anxiety or even both. How do I know that? Because that's exactly what I did in order to overcome them and finally reach a place of inner happiness and inner peace like I've never experienced before in my entire life, even before all of the trauma that had happened. And that's exactly what I wish for you. All right, everybody, I hope that you found this video helpful. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up video, and please go ahead and click the subscribe video as well, or the subscribe button. If you haven't already, it would really mean a lot to me. Aside from that, tell me in the comments if you have experienced something like this, or please share with the other viewers that are watching this some ways that you have been able to overcome depression and anxiety that can help others. Aside from that, please share this video with somebody who you think might benefit from it, because we never know when the right words from the right person are gonna hit somebody at the right time and help them find their happiness. Until next time, I'm sending you all much love. Namaste.